Good day, good day, good day. Welcome to Building with Newlyweds. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the 16th episode of Building Our Dream Home. Happy New Year, happy 2026. Hope you have a splendid year ahead. On this episode, we'll be speaking about foundation costs. So this is how the foundation looked at the end. So before we can start, the land surveyor needs to come and to show all the corners of where the house corners are. So they need to put in the pins just to give the contractor a direction as to where they need to go. So that cost was 5,000 rand. So it's another addition. Then we bought 12,000 bricks. That is the cost that we have incurred. And then we had to buy reinforcement steel for foundation, which was 53,572. And then it was delivered. If you have seen before videos, then you will see what the drama was behind that delivery. So here's just a peek through of how the reinforcement was installed. Then we had to pay 7,000 for rock blasting. If you remember very well, we could not finish the foundation due to the big rocks that was in the way of the foundation line. So we had to hire these guys to come and blast that big rock. Then for concrete mix, this is the cost, 126,569. Remember that when it comes to concrete, they charge per cube, so the engineer needs to give you direction as to how many cubes is needed for the foundation. And then you need to hire a pump separately. That is the cost. So the pump is just to assist that the concrete mix can be poured nicely within the trenches of the foundation. So we bought 6 cubes of building sand, which is about 3,500 rand. So this is only for the foundation. So we bought as time went by. Hold me and guide me, secure innocence, love me inside. Speak from within as I take on this journey with you. Tell me something somebody didn't know. Turn my dark into light, help me spread us some light. I need to find a way. Just a note, this was one of the bricks that were broken, so we needed to get refund for that portion. And then for cement, we bought 40 bags for 4,000 rand. And then we negotiated for transport. And then for TLB is hired per hour, which is 550. So here we were hiring it so that we can remove the huge rocks that NHBRC didn't want. So yeah, it depends on the hours that you need for the project. And then we had to also do filling soil. So it was around 12 cube per delivery. So I didn't count how many we did, but eventually it went to 30,000 rand because of the sloping. And then the spaces, it was 300 rand for 300 of them. 3,000, pardon me. And then the spaces are those small things in between the plastic and the reinforcement mesh. So for plumbing material, it was around 15,000 rand, but we bought a lot, so some of the material was left, so we used for the rest of the project or on where it can be used. And then electricity was 6,000 rand. Also, some of the material also was left, we had to use on other floors. Waterproofing plastic, which is the one just underneath, it's 150, and then labor for foundation was 50,000 rand. So this is how the foundation looked after it was done, and then we had to wait for it to dry up. And these are the breakdown of the total costs that we incurred for the foundation. So the total of the foundation was 355,000, and yeah, there's still more to go. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell. Please also comment below for anything that you need clarity with, and then I'll just respond. Bye.